Welcome to my first ever makeup tutorial. So this is a full makeup tutorial for beginners that's nice and easy. It's like an everyday makeup look. So first off, of course, we have to start with primer. I'm using the Beauty Crop Richerie primer, but you can use whichever primer suits your skin. I really like this primer because it makes my face nice and grippy that you can literally stick stuff to it. Now, step number 2, I go in with a skin tint or a foundation. This is completely up to you. I'm using the Maybelline 24-Hour Superstay Skin Tint as I just love this product so much. It's perfect for the winter and the summer. You can use a little bit of this for a more of a skin look or a lot for a more of a full coverage look like I've done here. And of course I need to go in with a baby wipe and get that foundation off the lips. It is not pretty. Then I go in with a beauty blender and just make sure to pat it all in so it's completely blended. Then step number 3 is concealer. You can use whichever concealer you want, but I prefer a full coverage one. This one is the Kylie Cosmetics concealer in the shade 2.5. I love to blend in my concealer with a beauty blender, but you can use a brush if you want to. But I find that beauty blenders always blend out my concealer so much better than a brush does. As you can see, my under eyes look so much brighter and it's just really made my face look more alive. And again, going in with a makeup wipe. Now I've got a new bronzer. This is step number 4, which is liquid bronzer. This is the P. Louise Cheek of It bronzer in the shade Made Shade. And the thing that I love about these bronzers and the blushes from P. Louise is you squeeze them and you get to watch the product come out. It is so satisfying. And of course I had to put it in the video so you guys could see it as well. But I absolutely love these bronzers because I just find that they're so easy to blend out and they're really beginner friendly. As you can see, it's added so much warmth to my face and made my face look a tiny little bit skinnier. So now I'm just going in on the other side. I'm using the Peaches and Cream PC06 brush, if you was wondering. But you can blend out your bronzer with a brush, a beauty blender, literally whatever you want. But I do prefer to use a brush as I find that it's more accurate and you can put it exactly where you want it. And I do like to put a little bit on my nose as well, just to make it look a little bit more skinny. Then of course I'm going in with a beauty blender just to make sure it's all blended out seamlessly. This bronzer is definitely a must. Next we have step number 5, which is liquid blush. This is probably my favourite part of my whole makeup routine. Again, I'm going to show you guys how satisfying it is to squeeze the product out. It is literally the best part ever. And this shade literally just looks insane. It's such a gorgeous Barbie pink. As you can see, I was literally shocked. I remember back in secondary school, literally like 7-8 years ago, I used to wear a full face of makeup with no blush and I literally looked dead. So make sure that you use blush. This one is the new shade of the Cheek of It blush in the shade Blossom Bliss and it's absolutely stunning. This is my first time trying it and it's literally incredible. It's not like a crazy bright pink as long as you don't use too much. It's more of a natural pink and I'm literally obsessed. Now is step number 6, which is setting powder. And I absolutely love this Huda Beauty Half Baked setting powder. As you can see, it instantly blurs your under eyes just from using the tiniest little bit. I like to apply my powder with a powder puff. I do under my eyes, under my contour and my forehead. But when I do my forehead and like around my mouth, I make sure that there's literally barely any powder on the puff. Then I just go over with a brush and lightly dust over my face just to make sure it's all blended in. This is literally one of my favourite powders. Now it's time for step number 7, which is powder bronzer. I absolutely love this Too Faced bronzer. It's one of my favourites. And I'm applying it with a Peaches and Cream brush. Make sure you use a nice big fluffy brush when you're applying your bronzer so then it doesn't look too cakey. And you pretty much use this to warm up the face and you just put it on the spots that you kind of want to make look more bronzed. I apply this to my cheeks, my forehead, my nose, my eyelids and also just under my chin. Now it's time for step number 8, which is powder blush. And I'm using this little Made by Mitchell blush book. I absolutely love this blush book and I'm going in with the lightest shade of pink from the palette. As you can see, I'm literally shocked with how gorgeous this is. And again, this is one of my favourite steps. Literally, blush just completes the whole look. I apply this on my cheeks, my nose, my forehead and my chin. Then once you've finished doing your blush, you can now go in with step number 9, which is highlight. I'm using this P. Louise X Michaela highlight and it's absolutely gorgeous. It looks white, but it's actually got a bit of a blue tint to it. And I'm just applying it with this fan brush. I apply this product to the high points of my cheeks, a little bit on my forehead, my chin and on my nose. And I also like to apply a little bit in the inner corners of my eyes and just underneath my eyebrow to highlight it. And this highlight on the inner corner is literally incredible. I can't believe I've never tried this before. But again, highlight is one of my favourite steps and it looks gorgeous. Now is one of the most crucial steps, which is step number 10, and that is setting spray. This locks in the whole makeup look. Then we have step number 11, which is a lip combo. You don't have to use a lip combo, but I like to use a lip liner to outline my lips and then go in with a lipstick. This gives your lips more of an ombre effect and I think that it looks really pretty rather than just using a lipstick by itself. So as you can see, I'm just outlining the lips with the shade Bittersweet, and then I'm going in with the lipstick called Mixed Feelings, and this is the P. Louise lip kit. Once I've applied it to my lips, I just pat it in with my finger, and then it just blends it all together. Then I like to go in with my powder puff again and set my lips just before I go in with some lip gloss. So of course, step number 12 is lip gloss. This makes your lips look so good, and I just love the lip gloss look. This is one of my favourite lip glosses, which is the Dior lip gloss. If you like this video, please give me a follow. I would really appreciate it. This is my backup account, which I've never posted on before. And let me know down below what else you want to see.